Yo, we getting straight into it. DDG crashes out on Haley Bailey. A judge grants Haley Bailey a restraining order against DDG after she claimed he smashed her head into a steering wheel and chipped her tooth. Says he threw her phone out the window and yelled, "Go get it." Now, dang DDG, I was rooting for DDG, man. I was rooting for DDG, and now this is definitely gonna make DDG look like who all the girls say he looked like. But I still don't feel bad for Haley Bailey. I'm gonna tell you why. I can't say all, but there's a group of women who tend to like dangerous men for whatever reason, a sense of protection, X, Y, and Z. That's why when you in school, certain girls or most girls like the hood dude. She feels safe around me. She wear the shooters be. Remember that song? And every girl couldn't wait to use that sound. Y'all be liking the dangerous dudes. Like, let's just keep it a buck. You could have had you one of them white, nice Nickelodeon boys on Disney, one of them Disney boys, Justin Bieber or whatever, and you went with the goon. You feel me? So that's why I don't feel bad. But let's get into this, man. DDG, man, you just made the city boys take a L, man. This is why you gotta try your best. Stay single or date girls you don't like. Because when girls get you in your feelings, oh man, it's making me not even want kids, man. DDG was on that, my baby moms. Listen, man. Listen, man. According to documents obtained by TMZ, Bailey claims the incident occurred while she was handing off her son Halo to DDG. The two began discussing visitation plans, but Bailey says DDG became agitated as she was buckling Halo into his car seat. She alleges he snapped and yelled, "Get out of my car, bitch." Bailey claims they began to wrestle, and DDG pulled her hair and slammed her head into the steering wheel, chipping her tooth. Halo started crying, which made her anxious about letting him leave with DDG in that state. After she began crying, the physical altercation ended, but out of concern for her child, she stayed in a car for the ride to DDG's home. Once there, she hysterically told the incident to his family, who agreed to care for Halo. Bailey also detailed a weird incident back in March, claiming DDG had entered her home without permission and texted her a photo of her empty bed with the message, "Now I know what you've been on." She interrupted it as him. She interpreted it as him accusing her of sleeping with other men. 4 days later, she says DDG came to her home again, but she refused to let Halo leave because they were sick. That's when DDG allegedly became verbally abusive, smashed her Ring camera, and ran off with her phone. He drove down a block. Bailey claims he threw her phone out the car window and shouted, "Go get it," prompting her to file a police report. Now, they got DDG finding out about this on screen. Hold on.
I get a stylist? Why are they saying GGTMZ? Let's see. Why are they saying GGTMZ? Alright, I'm looking at her story now. What? Oh, fuck. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. Don't even.
That can't even be real.
Fuck all that, bro. Fuck all that.
But that can't even be real. That's the thing.
But don't even. But you remember we talked about last night? Fuck all that. Let me say something. It's not.
No, I'm saying, but I don't know where that even came from.
Yo, stop these fake allegations. This is a father.
Yeah, my son got caught. He ain't even say that with no confidence. He got caught, but I don't know. I feel like if I'm as famous as these niggas, anything I do, I'm assuming is gonna come out someday. I'm gonna either have my lies straight or not act like I'm caught off guard. Anything I do that's wild, even if if I tell my girl you are stupid, I'm gonna assume that's gonna come out one day to the press. I don't know why. Like, that's the trade-off with fame. Like, it's not the trade-off with success, but it's the trade-off with fame. Like, you should have knew this was gonna come out. And if you knew this was gonna come out, like, but then again, like, You just did it. You crashed out over Brent Fires. No homo, but Brent Fires is not even like a handsome nigga, bro. Like, especially with a dark season. Then my son had to grow the beard and then grow the hair to kind of like. You gotta remember he could sing. You feel me? And let's just be real. If you in high school and you ugly, or what other girls don't like you, you just gotta be funny, have charisma. If you could sing, that'll work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even really see the hype, but at the same time, Haley would be crazy to think Brent won't do the same. You'll be crazy to think Brent won't do the same. But damn, DDG, the girls is going, whoo, whoo. The ladies about to ether my boy. Oh, God. The lady, I can't even, I can't even say that. She posted a picture of the tooth. Look at the tooth. Hold on. What a goddamn tooth. 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 She got a chip tooth. What a goddamn. We breaking news. We breaking news. What a goddamn. She got chip tooth. She got chip tooth. What a goddamn tooth. Yo, this is wild. This is wild. DDG career is officially over. He gotta really stick to rapping now. Dang, boy. Fame. Y'all making me not even want to be famous no more, bro. Like, you can't even mess up. Like, you can't even mess up, bro. You cannot afford for this to happen as a male, bro. You crash out like this is over with. Is over with. Damn, boy. Wow. Dang, boy. DDG, man. We was rooting for you, dog. We can't even defend. Hold on. Is that really a chip tooth, though? Hold on. Let me try to clean it up for my boy real quick. Hold on. D. You sure that's not just plaque? She kind of dragged it with that tooth, right? Girl, you black. You know damn well I can't see no bruises. Even if they there. We ain't even going to entertain that. There's text messages of DDG, and him going in about these texts of her linking with Brent. What a goddamn tooth. What a goddamn tooth. What a goddamn tooth. Break off her tooth. What a goddamn tooth. She got that tooth. She broke her tooth. What a goddamn. She broke her tooth. He broke her tooth. Punch you in your face, up. I knock your teeth out. What a goddamn. She got that tooth. She got that tooth. What a goddamn. This is wild, bro. DDG, man. I'm moving on to the next story, man.
When I was 7, I was molested by my cousin. I forgive him. I don't think I'm ready to do this. My heart is beating so fast. And I don't cry because I'm hurt because of him. It's not that. I hurt for him.
Shorty on her Kanye West.
Years old. Just 2 years old, he was a baby. He was raped. And so when he was 12, he did something to me.
Yo, we got real shit going on in the world, and this is sad, it's heartbreaking, but this is not news, bro. You could have kept this in your family. If your family ain't listen, you should have got therapy. You rich and got money. You got enough money to surround yourself around the proper help that you need. We can't help you. I don't care what dummy in the comment section saying, we can relate to your story and you're not alone. You can Google the statistics on this. Duh, you're not alone, bro. But most of the time, even if somebody online relates to you and feels for your story, right? It was never meant for this to be online. It was never meant for this to be online. You might be going to get a job in the future, and they might be like, we don't want these kind of people who've been through this experience working here. They might have certain psychological problems we don't want to hire. The people online, most of the time, that can relate to you, most of the time, they use this to project and live vicariously through your pain to attack or get sympathies from others. So it's, the people online is not really, it's still not the most, they think it's from a genuine place, but it's not really from a genuine place because once again, people online tend to use their drama and try to trauma bond and project it onto other people, or when they act and have effed up ways, they use it to validate that. That's just the people online. I'm not saying people you meet one-on-one in real life and actually get up with. People online, yo, the masses don't care, bro. You seen when Kanye came out, the world flamed him. They flamed him, bro. And there were some people in the comments like, yo, y'all chill, we can relate. We don't care, bro. We can't do nothing. We got real stuff going on in the world. You sitting behind a nice looking crib right now. I'm sitting in a studio apartment. How could the masses care? How could the everyday person care about somebody who dad Terrence Howard, bro? This nigga rich, bro. You know how much people would be like, I would have rather went through that and had the money. Come on, bro. Like, don't put that online, bro. And some things is just not meant for the internet, girl. What do you got them? What do you got them? She got that toot. She got that toot. She got that toot. What do you got them? 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 DDG going to jail. He going to jail. What do you got them? 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 What do you got them?